Okay. Game crashed. Excuse me. Game crashed. I fixed the volume. Or, I mispressed the button. Anyway. Hey, guess what? I just passed this gorgeous girl on the stairs. Could she be a new student? What? I'm sure you're just talking about Rin Tosaka from Class B. Rin Tosaka? Never heard of her. You've really never heard of her? Pretty, athletic, smart, classy? Or stuck-up Miss Perfect who all the guys adore and all the girls despise? It wouldn't be unrealistic to call Rin Tosaka the most popular girl in the whole school. Go away! No. Dog, go away. No. Are you pulling my leg? Girl, you're so dancy you probably wouldn't feel it if I did pull your leg anyway. Go away. My dog is trying to distract me. Go away. What? I'm not dense. Much. But she wasn't wearing our school uniform. She was wearing red. How do you explain that? I don't know. I hadn't noticed. Huh? Maybe I'm remembering wrong. You would. Come on, let's hurry to our club. Dogs are being dogs. Hey, Prez. So, it was actually the tiger. Oh, our club's ace. Did you find out anything yesterday? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Interesting. So, it was Tiger. Of course, there's no entrance to the spirit world. Thanks to you, the article will be great. Are you ready for the next article assignment? The next unsolved mystery is... yesterday. There was... oh, yes, is yesterday. There was a girl dressed in red on the rooftop. Rumors about Little Red Rooftop are spreading like wildfire. Go find out what this is all about. A journalist lets the news guide their feet to the rooftop. 2 days remaining. I turn the doorknob, and the metal door opens silently on its hinges. As a rule, no one's really allowed up on the roof, but I can see someone else's elongated shadow. The vibrant colors set off by the setting of the sun is enough to take one's breath away. Under the now blood-red sky, a single girl looks out onto the town that spreads out below. Like a figure out of a painting, the girl seems to shine with the same red glow as the setting sun. Ah, hello, Ren. Okay, I'm glad I turned down the volume because now people can actually hear her voice. Yeah, so this is indeed the moon cell. We're in a simulation. It's all fake! The green men were right! Wait, come to an end. Isn't that how memory works anyway? I'm not sure if that last statement was supposed to express disgust or disappointment. As she finishes speaking, a faint smile forms on the girl's lips as she slowly turns in my direction. Her unwavering gaze makes it seem like she can see things hidden to others. Her eyes seem to shine with an intensity that rivals that of the fiery red of the evening sky. What? Oh, okay. Generic. Oh, yeah.
何の関係もない NPC が来るなんて。ってことは、やっぱりこの場所は外れだったのかしら。
I'm not sure whether to be. No, I'm pretty sure this was an insult. Continuing to mumble quietly to herself, the girl quickly walks my way.
まあいいわ。人目もないし、試すにはちょうどいいし。ちょっとあなた、そこ動かないで。
Unexpectedly, her finger reaches out and touches my cheek. Hey, no poking. The
ちょっと、何これ。システムサイドからのブロックってこと？なるほど。他人への接触干渉は予選の規定違反ってわけね。
What? 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 Mumbling to herself, the girl disappears without a trace. It's like no one was ever there at all. She vanished? There or not, her form has been indelibly burned into my mind. Oh, you're still here. It's almost time to leave school, so you should prepare to go home. What's wrong? You look a little pale. The sound of Issei's voice pulls me back to reality. I must look completely dazed and confused. Maybe I'm tired, or I'll talk with the editor-in-chief again tomorrow. In any case, I think the course of wisdom for now would be to go home like Issei says. I have nothing better to do around campus. Leave. Yes. Save. Save complete. Auspicious star, such dazzling light, it drowns even the chime of bells. One day, I enter the classroom. Oh, and there's Shinji. Once again, Shinji Mato in the seat next to me has a full house. I'm telling you, you don't have any talent. Give up before you look. Not saying that. So you know what he said to that? What? What? What did he say? We're dying to know. Tell us. This what gets all boo-hoo when he says, I'll keep practicing until I get better. I can at least get better than you, who skips practice. Sorry, I have to laugh. Anybody that knows you can't practice your way into being a genius. If he wants to practice something, he should practice not sounding like a tool. The guy's not a total maggot, but he's still trash that needs to find a garbage can. Oh, I'm so gonna be happy when we're done with you, Shinji. Haha, that moron. People aren't created equal. Even people who are born above average can never reach the same heights as the naturally gifted. You must be so talented if you don't need to practice, Mato. I feel bad for that kid. Trash can't help being trash. It should learn to stop dreaming about being something it's better. I really hate that word with every fiber of my being. I really do. The bells ring. In response, the gaggle of girls shuffle off to their own seats. While we wait for the teacher to arrive, I get caught up on what Shinji said for some reason. Whether or not Shinji has innate talent, I think it's pretty clear that I'm a nobody. A nobody with no goals. I mean, when I try to even think about the future, I get overwhelmed. I don't. I have clear plans for what I want to do in the future. As long as I keep plodding along, someday I'll reach my totally average future. Yay. That's what happens to everyone, right? Are there actually people who break the pattern? How? Break the code. I have no idea. For me, today is just another ordinary day until it's not. It's not. Good morning, everyone. She didn't trip. Suddenly, my heart accelerates, each beat painfully strong. It's as if my body's on high alert. She didn't trip. Oh, Wait, who's that? I know it's not a reaction to Miss Fujimura. No. Well, kids, this is a little out of the blue, but today I want to introduce you to a new friend. Oh god, it's Prince. At least I think that's Prince. Ugh. It's him. That blonde boy is the one who's causing my body's fight or flight instincts to prickle. Go on, Leo. Introduce yourself. Okay. Still, I don't. This guy's bad news. Ugh. Huh? Well, Leo, you'll be attending school with these people, so I'm sure they'd like to know who you are. He steps forward, and then, in a louder voice, says, Leonardo Bistario Haraway. Excuse me 1 second. The classroom is silent. There aren't even any jabs at his eccentric manner of speaking, or any coos over how pretty he is. Instead, the entire classroom is enthralled by his regal bearing, entranced even. Shinji's words come to mind. This is what it means to be on a different level. None of us plebs could ever hope to reach the level that this kid lives on. It's not overextending to call his very existence transfixing. Like deer in headlights, we're immobilized by a presence far brighter than our own. His natural place is above us, looking down as our king. How did someone like him end up here? It must be a mistake. Anyway, everyone, please make Leo feel welcome. Then, Leo, if you would please take a seat. Looks like the third seat in the second row from the right is open. Will that be okay? Leo? Ah, you're addressing me. I see no reason to not allow you to call me Leo, as it didn't feel awkward to hear it from you. If you have the chance, I'd very much like for a delightful woman like you to visit my country. What? Jeez, don't joke with your teacher. To your seat, Leo. I won't smack you since, well, it was kind of flattering of you to say that. Of course. I appreciate your diplomacy, Miss Fujimura. Then the boy gave the kind of easy smile that only kids can. That simple smile washes away the tension in the room, and people even begin to smile themselves. I think he is not so much a king as a prince. He may be above us, but he also has natural charisma that draws up to his level. However, it seems that there is at least one person in class whose mileage varies. Yep. I don't like him. Flirting with the teacher already? That arrogant little twerp. Of course, Shinji. Shinji's clearly not happy. No, he's not. And he shouldn't be. And I'm happy that he's not happy. If you have any questions, ask anyone in the class, or myself. Come to me first. There's no need to be shy. Yes, I understand. I am pleased that I will be attending such a good school. I don't know what accent to give him. Am I imagining things? Just for a second, I thought he shifted his attention towards me. Not towards anyone else, not even Shinji, who's still bad-mouthing Leo, but to me alone. Yeah, right. There's no way a practically otherworldly person like him would notice bland me. Uh-oh, we're shifting right to the evening. School day ended with nothing else of interest to Caring. But, Leo, I can't shake the uneasiness he awoke in my heart. Feels like cogs somewhere have become misaligned. No, I'm just excited because for once, something happened. Well, besides what happened yesterday. Excuse me. Ugh, sorry about that. I should report yesterday's findings to the editor-in-chief. Did you hear? There was a murder here the day before yesterday. What? There's been a number of murders in the area recently. Scary. That's concerning. Isn't that a student council member too? Ah, here you are, as always. Oh, our club's ace. Did you find out anything yesterday? Oh, I already know this. What? Little Red Rooftop vanished before your eyes? She disappeared. There isn't anything we can do about that. Nothing we can do. What's with the editor-in-chief's reaction? It's not right. I thought she'd say something like, "Hey, don't scare me like that." Actually, the problematic part is how nonchalant she is that a person disappeared. Your next story will be Mystery of the Courtyard Chapel. The editor-in-chief keeps talking like nothing happened. She's already on to the next thing. Should I say something? Hey, did you know there's a chapel on campus? Even though this isn't a mission school? Seems like the chapel has been here longer than the school. This is just rumor, but they say that it's haunted and magic rites are performed there. I'm sending you to investigate. The entrance to the courtyard is on the other end of the right side of the first floor hallway. I'm still bothered by what Shinji said. Normally I don't really care about swearing, but that word in particular, I don't like it. It's honestly very offensive to me. Alright, I'm not going to get into that kind of rant because I get too into that when I complain about... Oh boy, it's him. When I complain about that word. So I'm not going to. And we're going to talk to Scary Death Priest Man. Hello, young people. I shall follow your progress with great interest. Best of luck. Oh, it is you. Oh, duh. I got goosebumps. Yuck. Oh, we can't go this way. Wait, then where are we supposed to go for the chapel? This way? Side gate is closed. What happens if I just leave the school? Like, honestly. Anyone down here? Nope. Do you know where it is? Hey, guess what? I saw the priest eating some super spicy food at a Chinese restaurant by my house. Okay. I don't really remember him having a taste for spicy food in any of the Fate series. Where am I supposed to go for the chapel? I may have to look this up. Main gate? I can't go home until I finish my investigations into the mysteries of the academy. For now, I think I'll head on over to the garden. Where's the garden? Oh wait, is there a path down this way? Hold on. No. Still no. Where's the garden? No. Is there a map? I don't really want to look this up because it might bork up the emulator if I do. Do I want to? Oh wait, that's 1B, which means Ren. Oh boy. Hey, Motto. That's strange. Even for here. Oh, it's you again. I don't have the time to play like you obviously do. Go play reporter or whatever it is friendless little geeks like you do instead of having a life. Ow! Ow! That hurts. That really hurts. School commissary? Oh, cafeteria. Wait, why are they still getting ready? What? Wait, can I just... so it's go down this way. Nurse's office. This is the nurse's office. I can feel the people inside, but I'm not sure how. Anyway, the door won't budge. Garden. Oh, it's down this way. Why are their eyes open? Nope. 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 No. No, thank you. I didn't come here to play a killing game. The man stands like a black stain, tainting the joyful, multicolored flower beds around him. It's the new teacher, Kuzuki. But the man standing in front of me isn't acting like a teacher by any stretch of the imagination. The sick malignancy of overbearing aggression fills the air, and then scattered around him are the corpses. Dead bodies of students? The corpses of your fellow friends. Why did you come here? I'm certain I locked that door. I suppose I'll test you out. His thin lips hardly moved, but in the next instant, I'm bowled over as if struck by an invisible force. Chaotic thoughts bury my brain like endless grains of sand. What happened? Could I move my limbs? Seriously, what was that? Kuzuki hasn't moved. No one else is nearby. Who? Why? How? My thoughts whirl. My heart races. I see what you are now. It isn't you, I suppose. His voice was quiet hiss, but I could hear everything he said. This man, with cold, inscrutable eyes, raises his palm towards me. And I'm dead. When I come to, I'm collapsed in the garden. The garden is silent. There's not even a trace of Kuzuki, or of the corpses that had been there. I'm uninjured, though my body aches from laying on the hard ground. The cold sweat that had covered me is gone, too. Only the piercing pain in my head remains. Maybe it was just a bad dream. I gulp air and attempt to stand. The ground seems to move under my feet. I'm delusional, of course. The ground isn't moving. I'll give my report to the editor-in-chief tomorrow, and just go home for today. The day will pass if you leave campus. Where is the belfry? In that moment, gentle days end. 0 days remaining. When I enter the classroom this time, things are a bit different. Wow! Okay, how did you solve this problem, Leo? In this case, you substitute this for this and divide everything by x. It's the same simple equation that you used earlier. Whoa, you're right. Thank you, Leo. Unlike someone else, he helps out his classmates without displaying an ounce of condensation. And that someone is directing a nasty scowl toward the new kid. Of course he is. Bunch of brown-nosing idiots will suck up to anyone who's got bigger pea brains than theirs. Whatever. It's no skin off my back. People who are ugly inside are ugly outside, too. Oh, what, like you? Seems that Shinji's gaggle of female admirers has migrated to Leo's desk. Serves you right. For once, Shinji's irritation is kind of understandable. No, it's not. I'll give him this. The brat is a real charity worker, laying on the charm for those sows. Ah, oh, dude, come on. There's no need to call them pigs. That's insulting. He's desperate to appear smarter than me, but I'm the real smart one here. I see what he's doing. That dumb little kid doesn't know that I'm known to him. Reacting to Shinji's voice, Leo glances this way. Leo's expression is inscrutable, but not hostile. What do you want? You want to go? After a few false starts, Shinji finally manages to squeeze that out in a low voice. I don't know if Leo heard, but he gets out of his seat. The recoil turns into a noticeable flinch, which Leo smiles kindly at in response. Unlike Shinji, Leo's gestures are filled with dignity. If I have unknowingly given you cause to be malicious, I would deeply like to apologize. Shinji Mato, was it? I'll be careful not to upset you in the future. His message firmly delivered, Leo returns to his seat. His soft voice bore no note of hostility or resentment. I know it's hard to believe, but maybe Leo wasn't upset. He knows when to bow down to true authority, it seems. I'm such a nice guy. I'll accept his apology. Yeah, it's not like he ever pissed me off. Nice guy Shinji. Where do I have to go to see that anime? After visually confirming that Leo is otherwise occupied, Shinji feigns calmness and leans back. Phew, I made it. Good morning, everyone. And thud. That sound makes me cringe, no matter how many times I hear it. Really, this whole scene makes me, like, smile. I know it's horrible, and I'm really sorry. I forgot her name. I've been praising her this entire time, and I forgot her name. Everyone is desensitized to it for the most part. Even knowing that she'll jump to her feet in a few seconds, we should probably worry more. The amount of concussion she'd have had. Oh, midday. Shinji still seems to be in a bad mood. It's obvious that he doesn't like Leo all that much. But with him, it's impossible to tell if he's really mad or just being cynical. Either way, it's just more of the same. Just like our homeroom teacher's daily dramatic entrance. And once again, the day begins. Alrighty, then let's pick up where we left off. According to Dr. Peaceman's biography, during class I thought I saw Leo smirk a little, but other than that, nothing exciting occurred. Today is just another boring day, and a long string of boring days. Who here knows what amnesia is? It's a terrifying condition where an individual loses all of their memories. It's caused by brain damage, severe trauma, or even infections of one's mucous membrane. Wait, really? I didn't know that part. The secretion of the doctor's biography, section of the doctor's biography we just covered touches on this condition. The cure for such a scary condition was discovered by Dr. Peaceman. With that said, using amnesia as an excuse for forgetting your homework isn't going to fly. When I was young, a fair number of my classmates were unscrupulous enough to try this. And before you get any ideas, I'm still young. In fact, I'm putting that fact on the test. And as per the norm, Tiger's lecture starts to peter out. Just as a collective, this again starts to rise from the students. Miss Fujimura. Without being acknowledged by the teacher, Leo suddenly rises to his feet. The tension in the classroom ratchets up immediately as all eyes focus on Leo. The young boy surveys the room with a mysterious smile, taking in everyone's startled glances. Oh, and of course my fellow classmates. It is time for me to leave. We will probably never meet again, so I wish you all well. What? My head. The pain. Ah, and before I forget, Miss Fujimura, I think you are still young, even now. Just your presence is enough to remind me of the beauty of youth. You're a remarkable person. After what seemed to be a very slight bow, he immediately seems to disappear from the room. Um... Alright then, let's continue. Please turn to page 86. And accompanied by the sound of flipping pages, the lesson goes on as if nothing had happened. Showing off like that in the middle of class. What a jackass. If you have to use the John, be a little more discreet. And that I have to leave crap. Seriously, isn't he supposed to be some kind of aristocrat or some princeling or something? Of course, what just happened is impossible. A highly suspicious disappearance in the middle of class, and the teacher doesn't seem to care. No one in class says anything, and the class continues as if nothing strange has happened. It was the same dull, dreary scene as yesterday, and the day before. This can't be natural. Because it isn't. After Leo's exit from class, the lesson continues unabated, as if following a set script. Strange. This is definitely strange. It's as if the world tilted slightly, and everything within it is losing its sense of presence. My head feels like it's going to explode. The pain is making it hard to remember who I am. Wait, come to think of it. I mean, really, who am I? What is my name? How old am I? Where do I live? How many people are in my family? What was my life like before I started attending this school? I can't remember anything. My memory has been completely erased somehow. How and why did this happen? That's right. The editor-in-chief of the journalism club. As the president of the journalism club, she should at least know my name. I know I had to have filled out something when I first joined the club. I'll ask her. Hopefully she'll be in her normal spot.